So it's really about demystifying electrics for people who are maybe too frightened to go near it. We're going to teach how to make a circuit, and people will mechanically make a circuit to actually understand how electricity travels in order to make a lamp work.
Do you have to be someone that knows the basics in order to do this?
I think being able to identify a screwdriver is the bottom line for it.
So. Imagine most of us could do that, I hope. Janet, what led to you setting this up? What's the background to this?
Yeah, so this Skillshare is part of the work of the Restart Project. We're a small organization. We host monthly community repair events where everybody, not just women, this is specifically for women, this Skillshare, everybody can come to our Restart parties and get help fixing something that's broken or frustrating them. And the notion is very much that we have the skills in our communities to solve electronic waste and just be happier and more sustainable in the way we use electronics and electrical appliances.
Talking of which, I read a stat on your website that said, I think I'm right in saying Wembley Stadium could be filled 6 times over by all the electronic waste that we use.
Probably even more. So that's how much we're generating each year in the UK. It translates into 23.5 kilos per person in each year in the UK that we're just using and discarding. And we don't think that recycling can save us. Obviously, recycling is an important thing to do when something is at end of life. But before that, we need to give things a second chance and learn to change a fuse again, refit a plug, reinstall software, and do a little bit more work. Also, just appreciate the things we have. Use them to their fullest. Become full owners of the things we have. So that's our mission.
Alison, how did you learn to do what you do at the Good Life Centre?
I was actually always been a tinkerer, and I always wanted to electrify my doll's house when I was a child. So at the first opportunity, I found a book and read a little bit about how to do it. But it was really, at the Good Life Centre, we hold basic electrics courses. And that's taught by a professional electrician. And it's really just seeing that the basics of it are simple and understandable. And I think people have been frightened to try these things because they've been warned off them because they don't get a chance to understand what they are. So they're very simple.
The course that you're running tomorrow specifically for women, you mentioned that it's not just women that you aim your classes at, but why specifically women here? Is there a sense that women in London are falling behind men when it comes to fixing electronics?
I would say definitely yes, but the problem is across, I would say, engineering and some of the STEM and science fields generally. Our volunteer pool of about 40 odd people, about 10% are women, and that reflects generally speaking, engineering and more technical fields. A lot of the women that come to our events are software engineers, they're sound engineers, and we just like to encourage more women to get involved and be role models for girls, because we think that this actually starts quite early, this kind of notion that men tinker and women don't.